So thank you. Just help me out and subscribe. You're here now. All right, in this video, we're gonna bring in all the music and we're gonna create space for the vocals. We have to cut frequencies that may be or might clash with the lead vocal. And I'm gonna show you all that in steps. So the first thing we need to do is go to our master bus so I can show you what we're doing. And you should always do well, you don't have to, but this is the way me, an OG, does it. And I've been doing this for years. In my master fader, I have the glue compressor. All right, it's very basic. I just go here, choose the glue. I choose the attack. I change the attack from 20 to 10. That's it. And later we're gonna change the dB here from 2 dB to 5 dB, but that's in the mastering phase. We're not there yet. Second in the chain is the Kanglam Master Mix glue. It's a standard in my chain. Instead of using saturation, I'm boosting 3 frequencies. So the first frequency we're boosting here is 244. And I boosted that by 1.2 decibels. And then I go over here to the blue tiny blue dot here, and that's 500 hertz. That's the mid-range for most vocals. I boosted that by 2 decibels. The third frequency, okay, about roughly 1400, and I boosted that by 1.35 decibel. And then the fourth one, I forgot. I'm sorry, I thought it was 3. They're actually 4. And then the fourth one, instead of going to 4000, because I don't want to boost that harsh frequency, I just leveled it out, brought it back down. You notice it's only by a slight 0.60, right? But I'll compensate for that frequency later in the mix. All right, so that's the master bus. Let's get it started. First thing we're gonna do is listen to the drums and then bring in the bass, and then we start to mix the instruments to create space. Remember, this is about spatiality. We want to create space, cut the frequencies for the vocals to sit in later. That'll be the next video, by the way. All right, so let's go. Right here. All right, let's put the bass in. The first instrument we're gonna mix is, I call it the variant. If you notice, the sound already has its own effect. It has a reverb and it has a delay. So we're not changing any of that. What we do want to change is the ta. It's too bright. If I put the vocals on that, they will certainly clash. So let's see.
Take you on a magic ride.
Da. The same tone. So what do we do? Let's clean up that mid-range. We're gonna use the Pro Q3 from Fat Filter. So let's see where the offending frequencies are. Okay, I can see it. Right here, right there, and then right here. So let's mark them. That's 1. Try that again, make sure I got it right. So it's more like here. Yeah. All right, let's pull that down by roughly 3 dB. We don't want to fight it. Minus 3 dB. There you go. Let's see. Well, let's make it a dynamic EQ. So we go to that. See right here, it says make dynamic. So now watch this. All right, we're gonna get this one right here. This one. Hold on, let me see. Right there. Right there. So we're gonna make that dynamic as well. That's about right. So let's bring up the vocal just to see.
Take you on a magic ride.
Very good. Now let's kill the vocal. And then let's balance this up. So pull it up. That sounds about right. So let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, one more thing I have to do, I forgot. We're gonna create a music aux. We got mono, stereo, we go to aux track, and we create. We're gonna go to input and change that to 5 and 6. And then for the output of the instrument we just mixed and balanced, we're gonna change that to 5 and 6. So if we play it, we're not gonna hear anything. If I unmute this, now we can hear it. So why do we do that? So because I want to add speciality to it. All right, so for this, we're gonna use Ozone Imager. We're gonna go to preset and we're gonna choose more than width right here. And then we make our adjustments as we wish. Kind of give it that wide feel. That's nice. The next instrument will be this. Oh, it looks like I already did some work here. So we pulled it over to that side a little bit at 47%. All right, well, that already has its own sound, so there's nothing to do. I'm gonna pull down the bottom end a little bit, and I think I'm just gonna cut the bass frequency by about roughly 2 decibels. But let's match it to the track first. I like it. Okay, let's play the drums. Okay, it's in there. There's no clash. It's got its own dimensionality. It's just sitting there, and the vocal is still there. Of course, we're gonna change the vocals later. We're just making sure that right now they're not clashing. We check as we go. We reference. We check the bass, the kick, the snare, everything. The tonality. It's got to all match from jump. We're not guessing. We're checking frequencies and matching frequencies. Now the balance I'm not too sure yet, but that's just levels. Let's go to the next one, which is this one. We're gonna kill the drums again, just so we can hear it. Ooh. Da, 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 da. All right. Now, do you guys notice something that I'm not really processing the tracks at all? I'm actually removing frequencies. I'm not adding reverb or doing some crazy stuff. No, it's not about that. It's about, because the vocals, when the vocals hit, we're gonna see some things that we're gonna do. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, now I get it. So for right now, we're just, let's drop that with the beat. Yeah, I think I should move this over to the side a little bit more. Since so 47%, we're gonna go to -20 on the side. And then for the same thing, we'll balance it out with this one. Oh, it's already at 18. There you go. That's perfect. Let me try all the way. Okay. It went all the way to my right speaker, but it's not dimensional anymore. It's just sounds skinny. But over there, it's like, it's really nice. I just go back to where we were 18%-ish. So what is this one? Let's feel the drums. Oh, it's kind of like the pad on the bottom. Ooh, it doesn't really do anything except just add ambience to the track. Right, watch. And do things I do to you. And then goes into the hook. Okay. So now let's go to this section. So that's when the hook comes in. Let me pull that down. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be thinking, what the hell is going on? I'm not using any effects. Well, again, it's all about the frequency. So I gotta check the frequency of that, but we're not in the hook yet. So I have to check that later when the hook is playing. So now let's go back to the verse. Let's make sure we got everything. Okay, we got that, okay. So now we have to go to the guitar in the second verse. So if you notice in the second verse, I muted this instrument. Why? So that these two can take over. Aha, remember? All right, so let's try this one first. That's a flamenco guitar thing. Oh, sorry, it says steel guitar. Steel guitar, I played that one. All right, let's see what that sounds like. Okay, this I gotta clean up. It sounds muddy. Again, basic key. Why? Because it freaking works. All right. Ooh. All right, we're gonna take the bottom end out. We're gonna add some mid-range, and then we're gonna sweep it at 1.5, I think. So let's listen to the vocals. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right, let's pull that down.
Follow me home so I can do you like homework. We're all alone.
The guitar is too loud, obviously. We're gonna pull that down. The steel guitar's right here.
Follow me home so I can do you like homework. We're all alone. I promise.
All right, let's play. Okay, and then there's another layer to that because I remember I played two guitars. So this is, oh yeah, because I play the steel guitar and then I play the flamenco. All right, so let's listen to that one by itself. Make sure it's not clashing. Woo! So we're gonna mess with your head a little bit, watch. I'm gonna play them both. Watch. I know you caught that vibe. Sorry, I hear the camera. I know you caught that vibe right there. Let's play it again. All right. All right, this is just a test. Make sure it doesn't clash.
Follow me home so I can do you like homework.
zero clash. Oh, because the guitar, the texture and the tonality and the frequency is one octave above his vocal. So instantly no clash. And there's no bottom end on it because we took it out. All right, with the EQ, remember I took it down. So now let's see what this is. Let me give it some space and let's go watch it come in. Oh no. I played that and then I decided I'm not gonna use it. No way, we're not using that one. It's just noise. And then let me see what else is there. Hey, that's it. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, it's a riser. Oh, hold on. I don't remember. I mean, I remember it. I just want to know the level. Okay, we gotta clean that up. That's too muddy. All right, let's go clean this up. We're gonna borrow this EQ from here and just drag it over.
Step into my zone. Step into my zone. Step into my zone. Step into my zone.
Okay. All right, let's clean that up. That definitely needs cleaning up. So we're talking about this one right here, okay? There you go. You hear that? Yeah. Let me kill it. Listen. Boring. Well, here. Okay, now let's jam the EQ. Obviously, the EQ is making it go crazy, so let's pull that backward a little bit, right about there. Now let's see how it goes into the next section. That's important too.
Step into my zone. Step into my zone. Step into my zone. Follow me home, so I.
That's a mesh. That's a mesh. Okay, that I'm gonna have to automate it because I don't want to throw out the whole thing. So let's do that now. That's another one that I want to show you how to automate in Pro Tools. So here's our chance to get that done. So this is the one right here. So let's play it again and see where the I'm having a problem with it. Should start gliding down here. And then by the time it gets, it's already faded out. So let's go here. We're gonna go to waveform. We're gonna change it to volume, see? And then that gives you that. So what you wanna do first is create your anchors. Your anchors mean that these will not change. In other words, whatever you do within that window will not change the beginning or the end. Okay, so let's find out where we want to start to fade it out. On time. Right here. And there's a point right there, you see? And then we want to find another time. That's when we terminate. From here, right there. Okay, so now we want to dip this. Let's create another one here just in case. We can move it later. So we want to move this to create that dip. But we don't want to kill it. We still want to bring it back, right? So we're anchor it here again, and you're going to pull this back for the ending. See the trick? So let's play it back. This is what happens. It should fade here. Get it? So it goes, dip, and then back up. But I think the dip here is too quick. So we're gonna pull this back down. Okay, that's it. Play back one more time. See, because it goes, so because it's on purpose. So you go, that note, like a continuation, except it's a different instrument now. It's kind of like a lead sound. Let's play from that part again. But if you didn't notice it, I'm going to play from here so you can hear it. So when this ends right here, this takes over. This one takes over. So what? Perfect blend. All right, we're gonna end the video here. I want to say thank you for staying with me and listening to me and watching my idiosyncrasies. So, look, all I can tell you is, I want to show you one more thing before we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so watch this right here. So we call it this blue. Now, watch the fader. So that's your automation or what? Watch right here. Watch this fader. Automation in Pro Tools is like this. Everything you do in the edit window shows up in the mix window. So this is the mix window, edit window. So as the cursor hits that button right here, it's gonna dip and it's gonna start to rise all the way back up. So watch. So watch this right here. And that's how you create automations in Pro Tools. All right, guys, I hope you learned a lot today. And that's pretty much it. Come back in about 4 days, actually 3 days, and I'll have another video for you. That's when we're doing the vocals. That's gonna be lit. All right, guys, thank you again for being here. So thank you. Just help me out and subscribe. You're here now, subscribe. All right, let's go. Let's make this fun. All right, I'm out.